Community is everything, I think, in Home Place. You know, if you need a cup of sugar, you go next door. They're there. It's cool.
What I love about Home Place is the fact that we've had generations of families that have lived here, that have loved this community and want to see it thrive.
I chose to stay because of the affordability, and I just like the small town feel, but yet I'm close to everything else.
I built my business here because there's strong support. And if you show them that you have that love for them, they will love you right back. Home Place is a small community. It's in the northern part of Indianapolis in a burb called Carmel, and it has recently become part of Carmel, but yet it's been around since 1832. This is an older established area. It is a more affordable part of town.
Greater Home Place, was platted in the 50s, right? And so that the street network is entirely different. The housing type, the housing stock is entirely different.
Initially, it was a very difficult start because the annexation was hard and a lot of people did not want to be annexed. We had it going on pretty well here and they didn't see any need to become part of Carmel. And I think Carmel kind of came in here kicking down the doors saying, you're going to be a part of Carmel. And that did not go over very well.
We learned that not everyone is thrilled with the emphasis on redevelopment. There's a lot of fear about the city coming for them.
As Carmel continues to evolve and grow in size, there's fewer and fewer places to develop. And one of the places that people kind of look to, which is one of the concerns of people in Home Place, is Home Place suddenly being changed, kind of apartments, condos, and just high density. So that's one of their big concerns that is a concern of mine as well.
The City of Carmel brought on Yard & Company in April of 2024 to start a vision planning process for Home Place. And as we were in our explore phase of getting to know Home Place community members, we held an event in June to start to really get to know people and what was their lived experiences. And we learned a lot from that first event as far as trying to communicate that we were hosting this and trying to get them involved and participating. And unfortunately, it was not a great turnout. It was just really hard to connect and share what was going on and bring people together. Community engagement often relies on existing communication lines in a community. Here in Home Place, we realized that that just did not exist. So we had to dig deep, figure out new ways to reach people.
I mean, it did cost a little bit more and it cost us a little more time too. But you can't pretend like we were at a good place. And maybe it would have worked out if we would have continued. But to take a moment and listen, I mean, we didn't have to be in a hurry, ultimately. And taking our time and doing it right was the right thing to do.
So once we decided we were able to expand our outreach strategy, one of the early key things we decided on was bringing on some neighborhood residents to join our project team. So we put out a job application and brought on 2 residents that were really interested in meeting neighbors and supporting the project efforts, making sure people knew what was going on and how to get involved.
My role as the community ambassador is to reach out to my neighbors and the community, the business district, letting them know what's happening with the upcoming project, to let them know how to get involved, and to direct them to the website for surveys and other information.
As an ambassador, approaching people that have anxiety over the project or hesitation, I just remember where they are coming from, try to relate, to use empathy, educate them on the positive changes that have been seen already, and then how we can build on those to bring more vibrancy and vitality to our homes.
Additionally, we realized that we had these community ambassadors in hand, and then we also wanted to start to build up who is the group of people thinking about Home Place every day, waking up and trying to help improve things day by day. So we started a workshop series all about what we call place-based organizations, and that is a group of people really caring about a place and how it improves. And then out of that, we decided to launch a new Main Street organization, and so that evolved into 106 and College Incorporated. And after a year of work and planning this third event, this block party just this past weekend, it was a huge success and a total turnaround in terms of really bringing in a huge swath of the Home Place community. It was worthwhile to seek some additional investment to expand the initial community engagement process that we had in mind. Major difference between where we have now been able to reach compared to where we had started.
What I noticed first today was smiles. Smiles all across the board, and that's different than what we've had in the past with some of our engagements with Home Place, where it's been frowns, concerns, crossed arms, and distrust. Today, it was wide open arms and smiles, and really, really an opportunity to join arms with our residents here, and I love that. That's what makes this job and the investment and all that we're going to do matter.
I absolutely love this part of being an ambassador. It has all been worth it just from this day in the last 2 weeks. Even as intense and chaotic as it was at times, the event itself, just seeing everyone, seeing the crowds, the smiles, the chatting, the fun, it's been so positive and it's just really heartwarming.
In a place like Home Place where there's a bit of mistrust with local government and a bit of isolation, it was important that we help strengthen those relationships with one another, really, especially, but also bring people into the planning process was really important to put a new path toward working together, both within Home Place and with the city as well.